Okay. Good evening, everyone, and a warm welcome to the weekly coaching with me. So let's get started. Today, this coaching session, the pattern is going to be a little different. So 1 week it is going to be conceptual. 1 week it is going to be very interactive session. Yes. Let us start with Asha. Asha, are you there? Or you are at home? You are at store?
Sir, at home, sir.
Okay, you are free now?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just few minutes, come on the video or...
Sir, if I join 10 minutes because tomorrow they are having school first day, so I'm getting ready their books and uniforms, everything.
So can you speak at the end at least?
Yes, sir. Yes, only 5 minutes I need. It's already done.
Okay,
now.
fine. I'll give you 5 minutes. You can settle down. Afterwards, we'll talk to you. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay,
Sure,
fine.
sir.
Yeah. Okay. Now let's hear from Mohan, sir. Mohan, sir, are you there?
Yes, sir. I am here.
Okay, great. Let me add spotlight to you. Yes, Mohan, sir, what I want you to tell me in this coaching call is, tell me the good things which are happening in your life. And the second thing is, I want you to tell me the challenge, like where you are facing the challenge so that I can help you with. Okay. Clear?
Yes, sir.
First thing is, what are the good things? Good things happened last week or maybe 2 weeks back. And what is the challenge that you're facing currently? First, let's focus on the good things. Okay, what are the good things happened last week or last 2 weeks?
Yes, sir. Everything going good, sir.
Okay, I think some few weeks back, you had a question, right? So I'm not getting multiple sources. Money is not sufficient. So are you started attracting more money?
No, sir.
Not yet?
Yes, sir. Not yet.
Okay, what practices you're following other than these sessions?
Sir, self-love practice, gratitude, going on, sir.
Okay. So you do only morning, night classes and the practices like prosperity game and prosperity story writing. That's all, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And to keep your energy high or to keep your vibration high, what do you do throughout the day? Throughout the day. Throughout the day, how is your feelings? Like, how is your thoughts? Do you feel happy? Do you feel sad? Or do you feel fear? Anything such that?
I'm feeling happy throughout day.
Okay. Do you see some opportunities coming to you? Any new opportunities?
No, sir, not coming yet.
Okay. Use your students increased?
No, sir.
Okay. Fine. From tomorrow onwards, we're gonna do this. I noticed like many of your, when it comes to money, you have a challenge. So that's why we are changing processes from tomorrow onwards, morning and night session. Both we are changing. So we are going to include the new processes. So please join that. That's why I see, yeah, though many of your happiness levels, peace of mind, I'm very sure you're all very happy. You're all very peaceful. But that's not end there. Because the spiritual journey, it's all about, you can go deeper into yourself only when you are able to manifest your desires. When there is okay, let me mute Mohan sir. Thank you, Mohan sir, for sharing. The reason why am I talking to you, each one of you, and knowing the good things which are happening in your life and knowing the challenges which you are going, it's because I see personally, I speak to many of you and I message to, and I also get what happening. And based on the conversation, based on the one-to-one clarity calls which I do, I got to know that when it comes to peace of mind, happiness, yes, we're all peaceful, happy, no doubt on that. I'm very, very sure. Happiness and peace of mind. But when it comes to manifesting our desires, let's say you have some unfulfilled desire, you cannot get into the deeper dimension of the spirituality, because the spirituality begins when you have no desires. Okay, and no desires means, like, yes, you have a desires but no attachment to the desires. That's what. And when we have some unfulfilled desires, then we have some anxiety or maybe fear or stress. All the anxiety, all the stress, all the depression happens, it's because of the unfulfilled desire. Now, as a teachers of law of attraction, it is our responsibility to make sure that you are manifesting your desires. That's what you are here. That's why we are also here. We want you to help to get your manifestations done. For that reason only, I'm talking to each one of you, knowing like the challenges where you are facing, so that I can guide you better. I'm sure from tomorrow onwards, the processes we are going to change a little bit. What we're going to do is we are going to include the prosperity story writing. Keep a separate notebook. Like if you have a separate notebook, morning, we are going to write the prosperity story. Okay. In the notebook, not in the WhatsApp. What happens, what happening in the WhatsApp is, many of you copy paste. Like today's you copy paste, just you change that amount and you say something and you leave it. And story writing also, what you are repeating today, same thing you are repeating tomorrow also. That's not like, these two are very, very powerful processes, and you will experience how powerful it is from next 30 days. We're gonna start writing the prosperity story, prosperity game. Tomorrow onwards, we're gonna begin from the day one. Whatever you have written, that's okay. You forget about it. We're going to start freshly. Prosperity story writing and prosperity game. Prosperity story, we will play it in the morning. Prosperity story writing, we will do in the morning. Prosperity game, we will play in the night session. Night session, we have removed one process, which is water manifestation. That we have removed it. Anyhow, because with this, all these processes, our energy gets automatically increased, our energy and vibration. So we have removed that processes. This is a small update for all of you. And coming to the manifestation, when it comes to manifesting money, that's where we see a lot of challenges coming up. When we observe what's happening around us in our life, then we go back to normal thinking. Okay, why is it not happening still? And I want every one of you to note down this in your, either you can write down in your notebook or you can note it down in your mobile phone. Your money in your bank account is exactly proportional to your money consciousness or prosperity consciousness. Write down, money in your bank account equals to your prosperity consciousness, or your prosperity consciousness equals to money. Please write down, prosperity consciousness equals to money. This is very, very important. Let's talk about money only, because in the last week also we had discussed about the money. And today in this week also, we're going to discuss about the money only. Your prosperity consciousness equals to your money in your bank account. Whether you are a business owner, whether you are into a job, it doesn't really matter. What matters here is your prosperity consciousness. Your prosperity consciousness equals to the money in your bank account. This is the formula for money. Okay? What we usually think is more hard work, more struggling equals to more money, we think. Last week only we have demystified that myth. No hard work is required. What is required? Can anyone tell me? Anyone remember what is required?
Yes, sir.
Yes, what is required to make more money?
And more harmony with money.
Correct. More alignment, more harmony. let's understand how to be in alignment, how to have that prosperity consciousness. Here we focus on only on the prosperity consciousness, but we wanted money. For that reason, we are going to only focus on the prosperity consciousness today. I'm very, very sure, like now it's 8:22. By 9 o'clock, I'll make sure that at least your prosperity consciousness is changing by at least by 10% of 10%. Okay. And you would see, because when you start raising your prosperity consciousness, you will also start parallelly, you will start seeing your money opportunities coming to you. As long as this is stagnant, like your prosperity consciousness, you won't see any changes in your money, in your opportunities, in your job opportunities, business opportunities. So now our work is to raise our consciousness, money consciousness, prosperity consciousness. Then automatically, parallelly, you will start seeing more opportunities, more money coming to you. Okay, that's what we're going to focus on, raising our prosperity consciousness. First, before that, before we understand how to raise our money consciousness, first let us understand what is prosperity consciousness. Okay, you please write down. The reason why I'm asking you to write down, the more you write down, the more it gets registered in your mind. And probably you might be thinking, like in the morning millionaire session, like in the morning session, we talk, we are not the mind, but why we are you telling here mind and body? Because body and mind is a tool to get into that state. Yes or no? Our body and mind is a tool to get into the deeper self, to know ourselves. Let's imagine without mind, without this body, can anybody can become like, can you listen to me? Like even Arjuna, great Arjuna, because of Krishna in 18 days at Kurukshetra battlefield, he became enlightened. Because of his Jnana Marga, with his knowledge, with his wisdom, he changed his perception. So that's why this body and mind is a tool to get into the connection with our soul. So that's why we most often we use multiple processes such as visualization and as a forgiveness process that we are doing only on a body and mind level. Okay. And that's why until you purify your body and mind, you cannot get into that connection with the soul or connection with the universe or God, whatever you call it. The names are different, but the essence is same. Now, what is prosperity consciousness here? Prosperity consciousness is nothing but your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs about money. Prosperity consciousness. First formula is prosperity consciousness equals to money in your bank account. That is first formula. Second one, what is prosperity? Prosperity consciousness equals to thoughts, beliefs, emotions about money. What kind of thoughts, beliefs, or emotions you have about money? That's very, very important. Most of us, we have somewhere we believe that. Somewhere we believe, even though we are working spiritually. Yes, like morning also we are practicing 30 minutes, night also we are practicing 30 minutes. All of these things we are doing, like reading books or watching some videos, we're all doing it. But on a deeper level, not on a conscious level, but on a deeper unconscious level, on a subconscious mind, what's happening is, somewhere we are not believing that, still we believe that, okay, we need to put hard work, that being in peaceful state or happiness state will not bring me money. Somewhere we have that belief about money. And that's why we are putting a lot of hard work and effort to get more money and opportunities. What it takes really is alignment. No hard work. And for us to believe, for us to raise this money consciousness, the prosperity consciousness, we need to work on the thoughts and the beliefs, emotions around money. Now, I want every one of you to take out your notebook or pen, and I want you to write down what kind of thoughts, beliefs, emotions, when you were a child, what and all you have seen related to money? Like, have you seen your parents really fighting for money? All those emotions, or in your past, or currently in your business, or in your life, do you see that still you're finding difficult or fighting for money? If that's the case, that's or that is registered in your mind, it always keep telling you, there is an inner voice which is keep telling you, okay, right now there is no money, right now there is no any improvement, because because we observe, we get programmed, we get registered, everything, all those memories stuck in our mind through the five senses. We perceive the external world through the five senses. Okay, even like, I don't know how many of you know this fact or not. When the baby is in the mother womb, whatever the parents they discuss, whatever they share it, whatever they feel it, even the baby can feel it through the five senses. See, touch, hear, smell, and taste. These are the five senses. Through these senses, we perceive the external world. Now, let's say if you're see, touch, hear, smell, taste. These are the five senses. Like, if you can write it down, these are the five senses. We perceive the external world through these five senses. And now what's happening is, the external world is having impact on the inner world, our inner state. Our inner state, yes, we are peaceful, we are trying to be peaceful, we are trying to be happy, we are doing all of that. That's good. That's good. And we are doing in a right way. Every day, morning, night, all these classes and other practices is helping you to, like morning meditation, afternoon, night meditation is helping you to do that. But because of our brought up, like conditioning or programming, we can say, we started to perceive the external world through these five senses. And when we see anything in the external world which is not positive, automatically it triggers our inner world. When something, like when you see somebody lost money in the trading, lost money in the stock market, that gets triggered. You perceive that external world through your senses, and through your senses, your internal world will affect. Do you all, can you all relate to this? We all perceive by seeing, when we see something, like when we see news, negative news in the social media or negative news in news channel, that automatically we perceive through the senses of seeing. Or when we hear somebody saying negative about money, by hearing anything, maybe on the phone call, you're talking to somebody who is saying that, okay, recently I've lost money, or somebody has cheated me. Immediately you get a fear. Or when somebody says, I lost my job because of the recession. I think now the recession is going on. Many of you have that fear of losing the job. When you hear that news, you are hearing through your senses of hear. That is impacting your internal state, your inner world. Mostly majority of see, hear, and touch. Majority seeing and hearing, because that's what we see and hear, always negative things only. And that's what that triggers your mind, triggers your internal state to affect. When this is happening, your prosperity consciousness, which I talked earlier, your prosperity consciousness automatically shrinks down. When we are born, Yes, we are all born with that. Everybody, that deeper self, the self, the consciousness, the pure consciousness, soul is already has its prosperity consciousness. But because of perceiving the world through these five senses, like perceiving the outer world through the prosperity consciousness, when it has an impact, automatically our prosperity consciousness shrinks down. When it shrinks down, then the container, as I said, the prosperity consciousness equals to container. Your container becomes less. When your container becomes less, then you cannot attract more money. As I said, your prosperity consciousness equals to money in your bank account. When your prosperity consciousness is shrinking because of your perceiving through the external world, seeing negative things like business loss or not able to get customized, bankrupt. If you are seeing and hearing anything negativity about the money, you are perceiving it through your five senses, and it has an impact on your prosperity consciousness. And when it has a negative impact, automatically it shrinks down. When your prosperity consciousness shrinks, then you have a lower prosperity consciousness. In turn, you will attract only less money in your bank account. This is a whole process which runs behind the money. This as a spiritual practitioner, I want every one of you to keep this in mind. What we usually see only is the money. No, it's not improving. Money, if I ask you, any one of you, no, it is my income is not improving. I'm not getting promotions. I'm not getting any increments. I'm not getting any bonus. Or if you're a business owner, you say, I'm not getting clients. I'm not getting customers. I'm not getting any opportunities. What you see only is this, right? Money. Correct. Correct, Asha. Correct, Shira Mohan, sir. If I ask you, is your business is increasing? No, no clients, no money, no opportunities. If I ask Shira Mohan, sir, no other sources of income, no students, no other sources. Or if I ask Shilpa ma'am says, okay, getting a few little offers from yesterday, I got from my sister that you started getting few offers. That's a great news. Congratulations, ma'am. Okay, yes. And what we usually see only is the money in our bank account. Okay, I have no improvement in my bank account. But what is deciding the money in your bank account? What is deciding? The money in your bank account is decided by your prosperity consciousness. And your prosperity consciousness will get affected when you perceive anything negative from the external environment. This relation you need to understand if you really want to attract more money. I'm talking only about the money, nothing else. Whether you are into job, money, you get more money. That's all. You want more money. Money is exactly proportional to your your prosperity consciousness or money consciousness. And this gets triggered, this gets affected when you perceive anything from the external world, negative things about money. When you hear anything about money, then automatically this prosperity consciousness gets shrink. Automatically we get a sense of doubt, sense of fear, or sense of anxiety. Okay, what if I lose my job? You heard somebody losing the job, and automatically it gets triggered, and you also feel that what if I lose job? That fear shrinks down. When that prosperity consciousness shrinks down, automatically your money also will start coming down. Like you won't attract much customers, you won't attract offers, you won't attract good jobs, increments, promotions, or bonus. Right? Before we understand how not to let that external, what happening on the external world will not affect your internal state, that we will discuss later. First, let's understand, let's be a little more clear. Now I'm going to show the map of money consciousness. Though some of you know it, but still in this context, since we are talking about the money, I would like to show the map of money consciousness so that we all, every one of us will be clear and we will be in the one page. Okay. So far, have you all understood? Is it clear why you are not getting money? We are only seeing money. Okay. Is my money is improving or not? But there is a whole process. There is a science behind the money or the money manifestation. Money in your bank account is a byproduct. This I want. Next formula. First formula I have given you, right? Your prosperity consciousness equals to your money. The second formula. Money in your bank account is a byproduct. Money in your bank account is a byproduct of your consciousness or your prosperity consciousness. Don't focus on the money part. Focus on raising your prosperity consciousness. Then automatically the money in your bank account will increase when you start increasing your prosperity consciousness. And I'll tell you why is it so important to raise our prosperity consciousness to increase our money. Why not? I get some unlimited some lottery money. Like we all know, right? Kaun Banega Crorepati. How many of you know this show? Like I've given you so many times this example. For them, yes, they will win the money. They will win that cash prize, everything. But within a year, they lose all the money. And in fact, they become more worse than they were financially before. Why do you think is it happens? They got the money, right? Big money, not just small money. They got the big money. Why they lost all the money in a matter of few months, in maximum within 1 year?
Again, consciousness. They are not conscious about the money. They spend it suddenly because they have received it. They will be overwhelmed and spend it like anything. And then they don't know how to earn it back. That is that.
Correct. This is what happens. Thank you, Shilpa ma'am, for sharing. This is what happens when we are not raising our prosperity consciousness, only focusing on earning money. Yes, maybe this month, I'm very sure if you put a lot of hard work, if you market in the newspaper or if you market in your Facebook ads, Google ads, wherever you want, if you try aggressive marketing, in the first month or the second month, you may get more money, more customers, more clients. That will not give you the sustainable results. Even like you can get your jobs also. If you can get your job, if you try hard, really hard, like going out every single day for some other company, you will find it. That's not a big deal. But if you are not raising that prosperity consciousness, your money in your bank account will not sustain for a long period of time. You may attract losses again. You may attract a lot of debts. You may attract some financial problems, like some medical emergency. Don't say how it is related to money. How my medical emergency is something related to money. Even it's because of your prosperity consciousness. You attract that all those medical bills. So whatever happening in your life or in your business, it's a reflection of your prosperity consciousness. That's why we are giving so much of emphasis or importance or significance to this prosperity consciousness. Focus on raising your prosperity consciousness, automatically your income will rise. But if you are just not focusing on the raising your prosperity consciousness, but you're only trying to get the job done or get your more customers, get more clients and more money, more profits, maybe 1 month, 2 months, that's not your job. If you do that, that will not give you sustainable results. Maybe 1 month you may achieve great results. Maybe first job you achieve great, but you may not get promoted. You may not get increments, bonuses. That I have seen many of people I speak to every single day. Many people say I'm working from last 10 years, 15 years, like 18 years, 20 years, 30 years, but no improvement in my salary. Have you heard people saying this? Yes, they'll get into job immediately. Maybe they try hard for 1 month, 2 months, they get the job. But is your job done there? You need promotions, you need increments, you need appreciation, you need more bonuses. If you are into job, you need more clients. You need loyal clients, you need loyal customers. Customers who comes repeatedly becomes your clients. You don't want just customers, you want clients, loyal clients. Asha, this is for you, like business owner. Sagar, this is for you. Okay. We just don't want customers who buys our products just once or twice. We want the loyal clients who buys from us consistently. And this happens only when you are parallelly working on your raising your prosperity consciousness, not just marketing, not just advertising your products or services. Are you all getting it? Yeah. So parallelly at the same time, what you have to do, if you want to increase your income in your bank account, you need to start raising your prosperity consciousness. But if you're not forgetting this, if you are forgetting this and only focusing on this, applying for different jobs, applying for advertising in Google, in Facebook, if you're a business owner, marketing your services, your products, that will not give you much results. So you have to focus on raising your prosperity consciousness. Automatically, your money also will raise. Then that will give you sustainable results. Even if you lose all the money, but still you have that courage to make more money. This is what the business owners or the entrepreneurs, they work on themselves. Like Mukesh Ambani, all of these people, they lose every single day. They have a loss of crores of rupees. Does it mean that they have close the business? No. Again, they get back because they have this courage, they have this prosperity consciousness to build the business again from the scratch. That consciousness only comes when you are slowly increasing your prosperity consciousness. Otherwise, we may get some lottery and we think it is over. Again, we will lose that money. Okay. It's very, very important to raise this prosperity consciousness. Now, let me show you the map of money consciousness so that it will be very clear for you. Share my screen with you. Can you all see my screen here? The map of money consciousness. Okay, maybe the words are not so clear, but I'll just give you the glimpse of what I have explained in last 30 minutes of time. Okay, level 1, if you see here, if you have a relationship. Okay, I forgot to explain this one. Your relationship, your thoughts, your beliefs, your emotions about money reflects your relationship with the money. Okay, let me explain from the beginning. Okay, first formula is money in your bank account equals to your prosperity consciousness. Your prosperity consciousness equals to your thoughts, beliefs, emotions about money, which is nothing but your relationship with the money. How is your relationship with the money? If your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions are negative, that means you have a negative relationship with the money. When you have a negative relationship with the money, how can you attract love? How can you attract more money? It's very simple with the relationships also. If you're always fighting and cribbing about each other, that will not create a loving harmony, like harmony and alignment. Correct or not? Same way with the money also. Let's say, like, this is very simple, okay? We can relate to all of this. If you're not having a good relationship with your child, will your child will come to you, play along with you? If you're always hating, judging, or showing anger, frustration, will the child will come to you? No. Why? You don't have a loving relationship with the child. Same way with the pet also. If you're always shouting on it or throwing stones at it, or you're taking a stick and beating at it, will the dog will come to you? No. Because you don't have a loving relationship with the dog. Same, your pet. Same way, we have a relationship with the money as well. If your relationship is anger, fear, frustration about money because you lost money, or maybe because of financial breakdowns in your life or in your business, you might have lost business, you might have lost money, you might have lost job. Because of that, now you're having a negative relationship with the money. And when you have a negative relationship with the money, our prosperity consciousness is very, very low. When your prosperity consciousness is very low, almost shrinked, how does it come to you? Okay, you have shared something, Mitra, with us. Okay, you have shared the image. Okay, fine. Great. Thank you, Mitra, for sharing. Yes. So here, our relationship with the money is very, very important. Same way how we have a relationship with the people, same way we have a relationship with the money. Okay. How many of you are learning this for the first time? Relationship with the money.
First time, sir.
Okay, Sagar, this is first time. I think Asha and Shiramon, they already know this relationship with the money because we have discussed many times because they've been with us from more than 1 year, I guess. Okay, Sagar, if this is the first time you're listening relationship with the money?
Yes, sir. This is the first time.
Yeah. How is your relationship with the money? That's very, very important. If your relationship with the money is negative, like if you're having a lot of fears, having a lot of frustrations about money because you know, no matter how much work, no matter how much efforts or hard work you put, but still you don't see any results. You get frustrated about money. Okay, I don't want money only. If you're having a frustrated or anger, fearful relationship with the money, how do you expect money to come to you? It's the same as having a relationship with a baby or a child. If you're not having a loving relationship with the child will not come to you. No, not only child, nobody would be interested to come to you. If you're always showing frustration, if you're showing, even your spouse will not come to you. Correct or not? Then how do you expect money to come? Is it making sense?
Yes, sir. Very true, sir.
Sagar, Mitra.
Yes, sir. Very true, sir. Very true.
Yes, yes.
This is where we are missing. We only think, okay, sir, my money is not like, I'm not able to attract more money, or customers are not coming. My business is not improving, which equals to money. But are you focusing on the root cause? This is the effect. Having more money, having no money, less money is an effect. But you're missing the root cause. This is the root cause. Once we fix this root cause, automatically this gets fixed. But as long as you're trying to focus on fixing this money only in your bank account, that may not be the permanent solution. Maybe for 1 month, 2 months, you may get extra money or you may get more sales in your business. But afterwards, still your sales is going to drop down. And now I want your sales to double, okay? For this month, my goal for each one of you, like Asha, Sagar, I want you to double your sales. Okay, this is my target to you. And tomorrow onwards, we're going to change the processes also, morning and night, and we're going to do it together. Okay, for next 30 days. And for others, I want you to expect miracles in your job. If you have not job, I want you to listen from you that I've got the job offer and I'm joining the company. And if you're into job already, I wanted to listen from you. Okay, I got some appreciation, or I got some increment, or I got some bonus for you. For that, we're going to do process from tomorrow onwards. But before we start from tomorrow, this is like a shift in your consciousness. Unless until that shift happens, no matter how much hard work we do, we don't get results. It's like this. You have a vacuum cleaner at your home, but if you're not plugging into the electric circuit, no matter how much you use, the work will not get done. Same way here also, no matter how much you work hard in your business or in your job, you may not get the desired result of money without you being increasing your prosperity consciousness. That's a whole game of money. If you could understood this, whatever I've said for last 30 to 40 minutes of time, you can master the game of money. Okay, are you all clear so far? Now let me show you the map. Like we discussed about the relationship with the money. If you don't have a good relationship with the money will not come to you. Now we need to build a, I don't want you to focus on the money part. I want you to focus on the building a loving relationship with the money, building that prosperity consciousness. Then the money is just a byproduct. Getting more clients is a byproduct, getting more customers is a byproduct, getting more opportunities is a byproduct, getting a job is a byproduct of your prosperity consciousness. So now let's focus on the root cause, not on this action part. That's why many of us do. And okay, let me show you this. This is today. I had just prepared today itself. Okay. I'll be doing a research every single day. And I want to show this to you. I think you'll be amazed with this slide. Let me share it with you. Now I'm sharing the screen. So just let me know if you are able to see my screen. Can you all see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Not knowing that our thoughts create reality. Okay. This is just on a basic level, on a mind level, but still it is so powerful. Let's understand this. But we are not the thought, we are not the mind. But this is for a beginners that I prepared. Those who are coming to us for the first time, for them I have prepared. But still it would make a lot of sense to you now also, because still I believe that it is very, very important that our thoughts create reality. How? Let's understand this. Whatever the financial situation you are currently in, it is one that you have brought into your reality through your thoughts. If it is not what you want, then you have created it unconsciously. But still you created it. Whether you created it consciously, unconsciously, you have created it. When you see this, you will understand how powerful you are at creating. And all you have to do is create what you want consciously, deliberately. This is a message from the Abrahamics. Okay. Now let's understand how actually, see here. whatever the financial situation, Mitra, what you can do is take a screenshot of this and share it in the group. Whatever the financial situation you are currently in, it is one that you have brought into reality through your thoughts. Whether your financial situation is good or bad, it is one that you brought into your reality through your thoughts. If it is not what you want, if it is not favorable, or if it is not so much of money, like your reality, then you have created it unconsciously. But still you have created it. Nobody can deny it, that fact. When you can see this, when you will understand this, how powerful you are at creating. And now all you have to do is just create more consciously, deliberately. Okay. For this, let's understand how this actually works. This is how it works. The thought, it creates emotion, and that emotion creates a belief. That belief lead to the habits. That habits becomes an energy system. That energy systems leads to actions, and action leads to results. What I'm calling the prosperity consciousness is, or the inner world, where in the beginning I had explained, our prosperity consciousness is affected by the outside circumstances through the 5 senses, right? What is that inner world? It's nothing but the thoughts, emotions, beliefs, habits, and the energy system. These 5 things, first 5 things would come under the internal state. And the actions and the results, last 2 things, fall into the category of the external world. Your inner world creates your outer world. Now, let's understand. You all want positive results, which is money. If you want money, yes, you have to take positive action. If you want to take positive action, you should have that positive energy first. If you want to have that positive energy, you should change up, you should have positive habits, positive beliefs, you should have emotions, you should have thoughts. You have first, everything starts with the thoughts. I want you to take a screenshot, or if you can print it and you can paste it whatever you want, you can do this. Okay. Now, many of us, we only focus on the results part or the action part. 99%. Let's understand that also. Negative, like if you are negative or results, what causing you that negative actions? It's your energy system. What causing you that negative energy? It's because of your negative habits. It's because of the beliefs, negative emotions, negative thoughts. And now, 85% of the people, they worry why they are living such a difficult life, or a problematic life, or a terrible life, whatever you call it. And people think it is normal. Whereas it is not normal. Living a problematic, living a challenging life is not normal. This is the first thing I want every one of you to remember. If you are going through a business challenge, if you are going through a career challenge, that is not normal. It is abnormal. Many people, they think it is very normal. 85% of the people, they think it is normal. Say they don't take any action. They think it is normal. Okay, it is maybe because of my past karmas, maybe because of my past deeds, because of all my destiny. This is for the people, and you all does not fall into this category, because the fact that you all here, you understood, okay, my life is something wrong with my life. I wanted to do something. I want to change my life. That's the reason you all here. You do not fall into this category. This is for the beginners who are not into the program. Okay, for them we will showing this. And what 5% of the people, they take some action. Even now, you have already in this. You are in the first category. Okay, I'm not saying this. You are in the down category. What usually happens, like you have all. Now you'll understand how much you have progressed from last 1 year, or last 9 months, or 3 months, or 6 months. Okay, you'll understand this if you watch this. Okay, 5% of the people take some action to overcome their challenges or their problems. It could be career problems, life problems, business problems. They think, okay, something wrong with my business, something wrong with my life, something wrong with my career or with my job. I need to do something. And that's, you have taken the action to join the program. That's a very 5% of the people, even they take action, and 85% of the people, they think it is very natural, like having these problems and challenges is very normal and it will go away. It will go away. But but it keeps coming to us again and again. It's because we have the pattern. Okay. Now, another one is where 4% people, they clear out their negative energy. Like maybe they go for Reiki healing, they go for pranic healing or distance healing, whatever the healing modality is. But even that is not a permanent solution. That's why even though we are a healers, but we don't heal anybody. Only on the extreme cases like when it is so serious, then we would do healing for your family members. That's very rare. Unless until any serious case, we don't do usually any healing at all. But we make them as their own healers. That's what we are doing here. But usually if you wanted to go to energy healers and all, people are charging pretty good amount in the market. Okay. For each session, they are charging 5,000 to 10,000 also for each session. Yes, there are people who charges less also. But I'm saying the people who really do very good healing, they charges 5,000 to 10,000 rupees. And in fact, you don't have to do that as well. Also, we are already doing that. Because the root cause for the energy system is our thoughts. That way we are working on it. And even that's not a solution, like depending, as long as you're depending on the healers to heal you, to clear out the negative energy, that is not a permanent solution. Okay, 1 second. Yeah, and very few people work on the habits on a daily basis. What we are doing is this one, okay? Not this one also, like beyond this also, but every day also we need this, because we have not still realized that self. Okay, self is the all. Once we realize that self, you don't need money also. Even without money, you can still lead a beautiful life. Still, you can lead a peaceful life. But as I said, initially, I started this talk with, when you have that unfulfilled desire will not let you to focus on the inner self. Because you keep worrying, okay, where is my money? Where is my money? Where is my desire? But when you have all your desires fulfilled, yes, there comes a stage, okay, don't worry about that. There comes a stage where you think that I'm done, okay, I don't want anything now. What I want is only peace. There comes a certain stage, definitely. Maybe now, if not now, maybe 1 year from later, or 1 month later, or 10 years later, 30 years later, you will come to a certain point where you will realize that I need only peace, nothing else. And some of you already got that. Good part is, or some of you already realized that. Okay, and 3 people, they work on changing their habits on a daily basis. If you see, I know for sure, some of you may be thinking that, why am I daily joining the classes? Why am I doing the practices? Because as I said, not only your mind is programmed or conditioned, even your body got programmed or conditioned. As I said, until you purify your body and your mind, you cannot get into that level, that soul level, because these are the tools, or you can say that there is a particular word which I'm not getting. These are the tools, like bodies and mind is a tool to connect to that soul. And until we purify our body and mind, unless we clear out the negative energy from the body and mind, definitely we cannot get into, we not even think about that state, like being a peaceful and blissful state, that eternal blissful form of consciousness. When we listen to that Nirvana Shatakam every single day, we do not even think about that. But because this, when we think from this body, from the body and mind level, it always feels lax, it always wants to attain something. Because it's feel insecure, because it's nothing but is a survival body and mind mechanism. That's how we have been designed. That's how we have been brought up from our childhood. It's a survival mechanism. We do something to get that. Do something, do something. It always wants to acquire. More money, more customers, more money, more money, more money, more money. Because it feels insecure, this body and mind. So it always tries to acquire. And that's not wrong. Okay, that's what we call it as a manifestation. That's why we first teach law of attraction to manifest your desires, then spirituality to realize who you are. But if there is an unfulfilled desire, like let's say you want to manifest money, that is a desire. When you're not manifesting, that is an unfulfilled desire. As long as you have that unfulfilled desire, you'll have always stress, always an anxiety. As long as you do that, you cannot think about the peace. Yes or no? First, what is your job right now? Is so first you want to manifest that desire. That's a manifestation. And once you manifest that, then you think about the peace. Let's say it's very simple, right? If you go to a beggar on the road, what he immediately wants is the food because he is feeling hungry. If you tell him, oh, do meditation, what he will say? What he will say? Or just do meditation. Or just you realize that, oh, you are that true self. If you tell him, go to him and telling your Nirvana Shatakam, oh, you are that, you are not the body and mind. Okay, hungry is only for the body, but just realize yourself. What he will tell? It's like that when you have that unfulfilled desires. So for that reason, we are learning how to manifest it, and manifestation is a byproduct. What we've already discussed, I think last week or that before week, we have discussed manifestation is a byproduct of our consciousness, of what's happening within us. What's happening within us is nothing but our consciousness. So that's where we're going to work on. So now let's focus on, like, from this body and mind is a tool to connect to that higher self. Now we are purifying it. All these processes, habits, like if you are seeing every day we are practicing it. Do you think that why I am doing it, all these practices? Though I could hire some trainer and I could do that, but still I wanted to do it because I wanted to purify myself. And this repetition is very, very important. Because as I said, our body got programmed. Whatever we learned, whatever we listened, whatever we observed, through 5 senses, our body and mind got conditioned. Through the 5 senses, what we heard, what we saw, what we just observed, even when we are in the mother's womb. From that time to till now, we have been perceiving the world through these 5 senses, and through these 5 senses, it is affecting our prosperity consciousness. Okay. That's why daily practices are utmost important. Weekly group coaching also, that is 1,000 times powerful. At the same time, daily practice is also important to train yourself. Okay, let's understand. Now let's understand about, now we understood how important the daily practices are. Okay, that's why I request every one of you to please do be consistent with the daily practices if you want a great results. Great results. So yes, we need to work on the changing the belief system also. And changing belief system, yes, many audio, we can listen to audio programs, all this money hypnosis process. It's nothing but changing our beliefs. It's very simple. Like if you see here, we are working on all the stages parallelly, not only on one. What many people do is, when something goes wrong, they go to a healer, energy healer. They think, okay, clear my energy. They'll pay some money. They think the game is over. But it is not over. In fact, the it is beginning. And we have to work on the habits also. That's why if you see, many people, they wanted to go to gym. In the first month of January, they'll be very excited. They'll be very on a full josh. Okay, let me change the battery of the camera. Yes, are you all here? Is it boring or is it interesting?
It's interesting, sir.
Interesting, sir. Interesting.
Okay, fine, great. Let's understand. Yeah, we are talking about the this one, right? Okay, January. When it's come to January, we set many goals, and maybe that motivation lasts for only 10 days, 15 days, maximum 1 month. After that, it's very normal for other people, not for us, okay? Because we are all doing it very consistently. We are different from them. Negative beliefs. Two people change their beliefs. Habits, yes, what they'll do is they only work on the habits. What happens only we work on the habits, that changing that habit will not last for a long time. That's why 15 days, if you go on the January month, all the gyms or all the fitness centers will be full. Next month, February month or March, April, again it will back to the normal. Why? People are only working on changing the habits, not on the beliefs, emotions, and their thoughts. And people who work on only on going to energy healers for clearing their negative energy, even that is not a permanent solution. Even working on the habits is not a permanent solution. Even working on the beliefs, like listening to subliminals, listening to audio programs, even that is not a permanent solution, because what is causing you to believe that beliefs, it is your emotions and thoughts. Now here is the game. This is the game that we are playing every single day. 1% of the people are conscious of their thoughts and emotions, and you are that 1% people. Okay, and I really appreciate you. Appreciate yourself that you are 1% of the people who are conscious of your thoughts and emotions every single day. This is the whole game, and I want you to take a picture. Mitra, take a picture of it and please share it in the group. Okay, and those who are conscious of your thoughts and emotions, do you know how much you have progressed? Especially Kshira, Mohan sir, Asha. Like from being here, 85% of people worrying that, okay, why my life is like this? And it is normal. And you talk that you thought that it is not normal, something wrong with my life. Then I have to take some action. You took that action and you joined the program and you started clear outing your negative energy. You started work on your habits every single day and you started changing your belief system. You started becoming that conscious of your thoughts and emotions. This is a beginning step to that. The spirituality begins when you are conscious of your thoughts and emotions. This is an entry point. This is an entry point, ultimate point. What we are learning, that in that Nirvana Shatakam, that is the ultimate point, ultimate state. But to reach there, this is the process that we need to follow. Okay, and we're already following this process, and that's why we're all seeing amazing results in our life. I'm very sure you are seeing amazing results. Now to fast track those results, we're going to change a little bit, modify a little bit, and that we're going to do it from tomorrow onwards based on the feedback which I got from all of you. That's the reason the more you keep sharing with us, then only we'll come to know whether it is working or not, or if they have to do really any modifications or any changes in our program, then only we'll come to know. Okay. Please do feel free to share your feedback with us. Any related to any process, any practice, you can always tell to us. Now you all got clarity. Okay, you all got clarity about this. Do you know how much you have progressed from being here to here to here to here to being that 1% people? Now we all understood, and we are reached beyond this state also. What is beyond this? Because that we have not taught to all of them. But if you tell them, okay, you are that God, you are that Nirvana Shatakam, all of those things, they'll get bombarded. Okay. And the reason why we are introducing, not in the first month itself, we have not introduced to you, even if you observe carefully. Only from last 1 month or 2 months, we have introduced this to you because you have been practicing from many, like 3 months, 6 months, 1 year of time. So now it has become easy for you. Now it will make sense to me. And because you know, you tried everything. Okay, I don't want everything now. Now I want to only be peace, joy. That is a stage. That's when you really think of it. But as long as you have that unfulfilled desire, oh, okay, I want to manifest more money, I want to get the job. Without fulfilling that desire, you cannot get into that state of that spirituality. That's why first we focus on law of attraction to manifest desires, then get into that spirituality. That is a right process. Right. Coming to the map of money consciousness here. If you observe the relationship with the money, like if you have a blame, despair, and anger, and courage, satisfaction, acceptance, forgiveness, wisdom, self-actualization, this illumination is nothing but illusion. Money is an illusion. Let me tell you how the money is illusion. You all of us say that my money for 50,000, 1 lakh in my bank account. In which form it is? I want you to tell me. In which form it is that money is lying? 50,000, you will see the numbers, but that number in which form it is? Can you see it? Can you touch it?
No.
Can you feel it? Yes, to some extent you feel it. Oh, when there is a more money, you feel good. When there is less money, you feel sad. Yes, you will feel it. That this feeling is also a sensory perceptions. But we are not the sensory perception also. That's what we learned in the Nirvana Shatakam. We are not that 5 pancha koshas, 5 pancha vayus also. We are not the senses also. That's what we understood from the Nirvana Shatakam. Here we are going a little deeper. Now, all what we have discussed so far, relationship with the money or prosperity consciousness, it all works on a body and mind level. Yes, to raise our prosperity consciousness, yes, we need to do all this. We need to change the habits. We need to change our perspective. We need to change our beliefs, emotions, everything about money. That we are already doing it every single day, like during that practices every single day. And this shift happens in the coaching sessions. Do you see the power? Like how much power do you see? Like is it 10%, 10x powerful, 100x powerful, 1000x powerful? You can type it in the chat box. The coaching sessions, especially on Saturday and Sunday sessions. How much X powerfully do you feel? Okay, Mitra says 100x. Great. So that's why see, at the same time, coaching is for the, I would say, for the soul. Right now, nothing has changed in your life. Okay, nothing has changed in your life. Your conditions are same as it is, but you feel there is so much of joy. Yes or no? Be honest. You feel so much of joy and peace within yourself. But how come you're feeling that? Because it is for your soul. Because we are understanding, we are realizing who we truly are. That is a realization. It is for your soul. It is for your true self. This coaching sessions. And this daily practice sessions is for your body and mind. Because it got conditioned. Now we are reprogramming with the daily practices also, because both are important unless until we purify this body and mind, because this body and mind is a vehicle. Okay, this is what I want you to write down. Vehicle, not a tool. It's a vehicle for our soul. So we have to make sure that if you wanted to travel from one place to another place, you have to make sure that your vehicle is in good condition. Okay, even if you want to get into that state, like a spiritual, that dimension, that aham brahmasmi tattvamasi, that eternal blissful form of that consciousness, first you should be in a good condition. Your vehicle is nothing but your body and mind. That's why we do healing, we do forgiveness, we do self-love. Otherwise, what happens if we don't do self-love? We keep criticizing ourselves. As long as you keep criticizing yourself, you are damaging your vehicle, which is this body and mind. And when the vehicle is damaged, can you go there? Can you reach there? That's why if you see the monks and sages, they take good care of their body. They eat only sattvic food. They don't consume all the pizza, all those stuffs. They keep it. This is a vehicle. You have to keep this vehicle in a very good state. Then only you can reach your destination. Ultimately, that's a destination. And that destination is also, it's a Maya, it's an illusion. We were already that. You are that Tattvamasi, you are that, we are already that. Okay, this is a journey. It's like, but to make it understand, that's all. Okay, but there is no journey at all. In fact, we are already that now. That I am Brahmasmi, I am that. Tattvamasi, you are that. You are that Atman, you are that Brahman, you are that consciousness, and I am that. Everybody is that. Okay, that's what. Now, have you all understood the game of money? So far, are you all clear? To wrap it up, and I'll open this platform or for Q&A also, in case if you have any questions, we'll discuss about this. Now, let me summarize what we have discussed from the beginning of the session. Some of you joined little late also. First thing is, first formula is money in your bank account equals to your prosperity consciousness. Your prosperity consciousness is nothing but your beliefs, your thoughts, emotions about the money. And we can call it as our relationship with the money. How is our relationship with the money? And our relationship with the money, we get affected by the external circumstances, perceive it through these senses. See, touch, when we see anything, when we touch anything, automatically it gets triggered. Now, how to overcome this is, first, you need to understand this money is just a Maya, illusion. As I said, nobody has given me the answer. As I asked you a question, right? You all like money, more money, less money. In which form it is? Can you see the money in your bank account? In which form it is? It's a illusion. It's a Maya. Nothing as such. We do. Okay, there is no such thing called money. It's just it in the form of invisible. It is invisible. And we stress ourselves for that invisible force. We feel anxious. We feel stressful. But there is no form to that money only. It just says, it may come to 0 tomorrow, or it may go to 1 lakh tomorrow. Is there a form there, a form of money? Understand, it's just an illusion. That is the ultimate state. When you understand that, then you'll have no problems. That is a map of money consciousness. That ultimate, that level 10 is a illumination, illusion. It's a Maya. Money is a Maya. I'm not saying money is not important. Once you understand this, you can free yourself from this Maya. That's what I'm saying. You can attract money, and we are learning how to manifest more money also. Tomorrow also we're going to do include some different processes for that also. But why am I telling is, I want you to understand that level. Once you understand that level, these are all we are playing for the body and mind. Because why we have taken this physical life? Why we have taken this physical life? If you're already that Brahman, if you're already that God, soul, creator, that consciousness, why we have taken this birth? You're already that. I am already that. Then why we have taken this birth? Why we have taken this birth? To experience.
To experience.
To experience the human life. And money is one of the important element in our human life experience. This is very important. Why we have taken this physical life with so much of struggle, with so much of hard work, with so much of pain? Why we have taken this birth into the physical being? We need to experience it. We need to and in this human life experience, money is one of the most important element. That's why we would love to teach money, how to attract more money, how to manifest, not from this body and egoic mind, but from a deeper level, that this is like a Maya, just this I am playing for my experiences. That's all. Having more money is an experience. Having less money is also experiences. Nothing wrong about it. And you understand, only once you understand it is all Maya, then you don't fall into the trap of Maya. It is for the people who do not understand. When money is more in their bank account, they feel good. When the money goes less in their bank account, they feel sad. And I don't want you that to happen, because it's just a maya. It's an illusion. It does not have any form. The money in your bank account, it does not have any form. It has no form. And we are feeling stressful for something which has no form at all, no identity itself. Is your money in your bank account has any identity, has any form? No. So why we are so much stressing ourselves for that, which is invisible, which is that illusion, maya. So this I want every one of you to understand, as a business owner or as an employee or as a housewife. I want you to understand this. Then this life experiences, whatever we call it, because we have taken this physical life, right? Our physical life experiences, when you have the connection with that non-physical being, then the physical life, no matter how much you do, this becomes more peaceful, more joyful. But if you, let's say, if you have not understood this connection with your non-physical self, the physical self, the non-physical self. Non-physical self is what we are learning in that Nirvana Shatakam every single day, is a non-physical self. What we are seeing and what we are just, you are watching me, this is a physical being. This physical being, non-physical being. If you only see our life, only manifest money, only from this physical being, then that becomes more hard work, more effort, that where many people are doing it, but it's not for us. I believe that it's not for you. I believe it is coming to you very easily and a joyful way, because we are operating from that non-physical dimension. Also, we have understood our relationship with this non-physical being. Okay, and next week we're going to talk more about this, your relationship with a non-physical being. Okay, you can remember this topic for next week. I'll be discussing more on this topic, which is how we understood the relationship with the money. Same way, now we have a relationship with that non-physical being also. But that relationship is not good. This week, we discussed about our relationship with the money. So it is not good. Yes, definitely we need to work on it. Don't let the triggers, the perspective, like outside external forces, to control your mind. And in fact, if it is something like, you can say cancel, cancel, cancel. Whenever you hear anything negative about money, anything you see negative about money, it's not my drama, it's not my job. You can say it's not my drama. It's not it's not my monkey, it's not my drama. Just leave it. Like, you can say cancel, cancel, cancel. Don't listen, don't hear. Even that one negative statement about money could trigger your sensory perceptions. Through that perception, you're automatically, without your consciousness, without your awareness, automatically that prosperity consciousness gets shrinked. When that gets shrinked, automatically you may not be able to achieve it. Or when you see in the economy, when the economy is falling down, or the stock market is falling down, the more you focus on the external world, the more you fall into the trap of Maya. But the more you focus on the inner world, you're going to lead more happy and blissful life. Okay. That's a conclusion of today's session. In case if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer. Any questions? Sagar, Asha, Kshira, Mohan sir, Mitra. Any questions? Any doubts? Or are you all clear with the concepts what we have discussed today? Are you all clear? Clear with the concepts?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
No doubts?
Sir, we'll get clarity, sir, in some days, as we have heard you today. And after some days, we will experience those things, sir, After that, we'll get all the clarity, sir.
Yes.
I know, sir, this is working me from past 3 months. So as I'm saying that.
So you're just enjoying and relax. Relax and enjoy the unfolding. You're following that word. Okay. Just
Yes,
relax
sir,
and enjoy the unfolding. Whatever it happens, let it happen.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Great. It is happening, and because we are expanding everything, and nobody can stop this expansion. Everything is unfolding to us. And only thing is now our job is to just become aware and conscious, just observe. Okay. And to give you one more example is our life. Our life is nothing but like let's say our life is like a dog walking on the street. A dog walking on the street. It is like our life. When you throw a stone to that dog, or when you shout at the dog, what happens? Either it will bark, or it will may bite you, or it will may come for fight with you, correct or not? But if you are just watching and observing that the dog going on the street, what happens? Nothing happens. That will also pass away, he will also pass away. No problem. But for both of you, for the dog and for you as well. Even our self, the true self, is like you watching the dog, the true self, the pure consciousness. And you, this mind or this life or this body is like a dog. When you don't, and your life experience is like a dog, and your mind is like a stone. Okay. When you don't judge, when you don't interpret, you just watch that passing dog. It all passes. You also passes. No fight, no big trouble. But the moment you start throwing stones to that dog, like judge, which means to say judgment about your life experiences. Oh, this is not good, that is not good, or my spouse is like this, customers are like this, business is like this, my boss is like this, my daughter is like this, my son is like this. If you start telling, that means you are judging. Through your mind interpretation, through your mind judgment, you are throwing stone at your life. Automatically life creates more problems. Okay, it's all about between you, that life and your mind. Okay, and stop that, all that. Just watch your life. Don't identify yourself with that life itself, the experience itself, because in the nirvana shatikam there is two particular states when you're not the experiences, you're not the one who is experiencing also. But the moment you identify yourself with that experience, or this is good, that is bad, then you will fall into the maya. That's very simple. Okay, that's a conclusion. And be more aware, be more present, just observe. More aware, more present, more observing. Then life becomes very easy and joyful. Great. Any questions? Any of you want to share, like, how's this today's workshop? Last week also we had discussed about the money. Money is very, very big subject. Okay, even though how much ever we talk it, but still there will be some missing link. Okay, now you have, I'm very sure today you understood many things about money. Tomorrow you go to life, still you think, wonder why. Okay, why still my money is affecting me, my life situations are affecting me. That's completely all right. Just be aware, don't judge, watch, it will pass away. Okay, great. Okay, let me listen from Asha. Asha is feeling tired. Okay, yes, Asha, how are you feeling?
So feeling good, sir.
Feeling good.
Yes, sir.
What is making you to feel good?
Sir, your session, sir.
Great. What made you, like, what in this session, what have you learned that made you to feel happy or feel good?
Sir, became more aware about money, as you have said previously also to me, to become more to ride the prosperity conscious prosperity game, but I was not so much consistent. 15 days to 16 days it goes again, it becomes a break. So I have to be
That reason only, like,
yes.
we are gonna write it, nowhere we are going to miss it. Like 30 days, Pakka, we're
Yes.
going to write it every single day. So in the group session itself. So
Yes.
definitely this would bring a lot of opportunity. I'm see, Asha, this is, I want you to just expect miracles this month. Okay. Though we are not going to complete 30 days this month, only we're going to complete maybe 22 days, but still you see the magic. Even
Yes, sir.
for Sagar,
Expecting.
even for Shiram, sir, expect miracles
Yes,
this
sir.
month.
Expecting, sir.
Yes, and it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Just
Yes,
watch.
sir.
Just watch.
Sir, expecting, sir. So become more conscious about money. And today in this class, we came to know about more about money. How we can build a good relationship with the money.
So
So
now we
main
need to
important is to increase our prosperity consciousness.
Focus is not on the money. Focus on increasing your
The
consciousness, prosperity
yes.
consciousness. Automatically, the money will come.
Yes.
Great. Thank you, Asha. And
Yes.
how is Lavanya doing? Lavanya, are you there?
Sir, Lavanya is here. Come. आओ, कुछ नहीं होता आओ.
Hi, Lavanya. How are you doing?
Happy birthday.
Thank you, Lavanya. You can smile.
Can smile, sir.
Great. When you're smiling, you're looking beautiful. Great, Lavanya. How is your studies? I got to know that from your mother, you are getting out of 30 out of 30. Congratulations, Lavanya.
Thank you.
How are you feeling, Lavanya, when you're getting 30 out of 30? All your friends are appreciating you. All your friends saying congratulations to you.
Good.
Good. Great. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Fine. Yes. Thank you so much, Asha and Lavanya, both of you. Great. Yes. Shiramon sir, are you there?
So she is starting giving gratitude now. Gratitude has increased in her.
Oh, great.
Yes.
She is improving. I can see a lot of
Yes.
the energy difference also in her.
Yes, sir. She is improving, sir.
Yes.
And changes in me also. I have started giving some time to her.
Great. That happens. And you
Yes,
see,
sir.
you'll become more free. Whatever you wanted, you can do that as well. And just like maybe because of this money, you may not be able to give much time to your daughter. Now, see in this month, expect some miracles. Definitely, something is going to turn up. Some miracle is going to happen, and you
Yes,
can
sir.
give
Surely,
more
sir.
time for it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm very, very sure.
Expecting, sir. Yes, sir. Expecting, sir.
Yes. Great. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, sir.
Thank you. Yes. Shiramo. Okay. Sagar, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you're at home or you're traveling somewhere?
No, sir. No, sir. Today I'm at home, sir.
Okay. How are you feeling? Had your dinner, Sagar?
Yes, sir. I had, sir.
Okay, great. How are you feeling? Others are sleeping?
No, sir. My daughter and my spouse is waking up right now. My parents used to sleep at 8:30 only, sir.
Oh, okay, okay. You are staying in separate room?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm in my room.
Great, great, great. How are you feeling about this session?
Yes, sir. Always the sessions are really very good, sir. I have completely surrendered myself to both of you, sir, and I'm really grateful to you and Manjula ma'am also. Yes, sir. I'm really happy to be with you, sir. That powerful group and that powerful practices, sir. Really, sir. I'm really grateful to each and everything, sir. Sir, that in past 3 months, sir, I have seen not me, even my parents, my spouse, and everyone, tremendous changes in me, sir. Sir, in fact, I could not express my, gratitude in words, really. But sir, sir, always my heart used to bless to you, sir. Always, sir.
Thank you. It is our pleasure. Okay, it means a lot to us. So yes, this is what makes me happy. Like even in the birthday, my sister told me just close at 9 o'clock. Like you need some rest because I had another webinar also. I had closed that also. From 4 to 6, I had a webinar, and this also just do it for 1 hour, and after that you close it. But still, I feel like doing more and giving more because this is where I find the joy, the true joy and the true peace and the true love for the work. And this gives me so much of fun. This is fun for me. Actually, I'm not doing with stress and any difficulty. This is coming with so much of ease, so much of joy. So that's where you're also feeling that energy, right?
Yes, sir. And sir, wish you very happy birthday, sir. Again, I wished you in group, sir. I forgot to
Yes,
wish
that's
you,
okay.
sir.
Fine. Thank you so much, Sagar, for your love and blessings and for everybody's love and blessings. I'm truly grateful for each one of you for being and here and trusting us so much with all your love, with all your support. And let's make it a big change. Like when we change ourselves, then our family changes, our community changes. Now only first initially, like this is the beauty I want every one of you to believe right now. Let's say even if your family members right now, if they're not following, whether they're following or not, don't focus on that. Initially, as I told you many times, my sister had only, she focused on herself. She started working on herself, she started changing. Then she started working on herself. She overcome all her problems, depression. She was using sleeping pills, depression medications, all of that. She had insomnia also. She had overcome that also. A lot of she was very fat, and she a lot of cholesterol, BP, anger, a lot of things. She overcome that. And when she overcome, she introduced me also slowly. I didn't get into that. After I started seeing a lot of positive changes in her, then only I started, okay, if my sister could become so much positive, then why not me? Let me try. Then I started going with her, like for the BK Shivanis. There are only people who are at the age of 60 used to come. Like I started with BK Shivani classes and all. Initially, I used to go for the centers. Then I used to meditate there. People around me, like 60, 70 age people. Like I'm just sitting and doing meditation. I started finding more peace and joy. That's how then slowly my brother, then my parents, now everybody in the whole family is doing meditation and being spiritual. Even that happened with Asha also. Slowly, like initially they were not. Initially they were not at all. They were not at all even bothering like what she is doing, all of those things. Nobody will believe you. And once you start changing miraculously, everybody will start believing in you. Everybody start falling in love with these processes. Okay, just trust. Just give yourself. Just allow. Don't do anything. Just allow them to be who they are and allow yourself to be who you are. Automatically, the unfolding happens. Okay, you don't have to do anything on yourself. And you don't have to sort it by yourself. Okay, and with that note, thank you so much, everyone. And I'm really tired. I feel you're also very tired now. And it's time to say wind up the session. And I see you tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. And please do join 2 minutes earlier. And tomorrow we're going to start with the fresh energy. Okay, start processor or new, and we're going to include morning prosperity story, night prosperity game, night no water processes. We have removed it. In case if you want it, you can practice on your own. Like we have given you the recording, you can practice on your own. We're going to do it. We're going to start writing the prosperity story in a book. So please make sure you keep a separate notebook for that, and separate notebook for the list of positive aspects. That we have changed the name little bit. Okay, instead of the gratitude journal, list of positive aspects. This just is a name change, but even the process also changes a little bit. Tomorrow I'll introduce to what is that. And prosperity game, we are going to play it in the notebook also. Okay, and this is going to be even more powerful. That's why I thought of bringing, because I feel only when you're doing in the WhatsApp, just copy pasting or maybe just for the sake of doing. But when we do reel it only on the notebook, a lot of miracles do happen. And I'm very sure that a lot of miracles do happen. And let's expect miracles and welcome miracles into our life. With that note, thank you so much, everyone, for joining and giving us an opportunity to guide you all today. And I look forward to see you tomorrow morning. Till then, enjoy, have fun, have a peaceful and joyful sleep. Go to bed, enjoy.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Thank
Bye.
you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you.